Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It is DocHoliday once again bringing you game 2 in this best of 3 between Light and Hero. I hope you guys are excited for this one. Game 1 was so amazing. What an epic back and forth game. Crazy aggression coming out of Light. Oh my god, what a sick game. We're going to be heading on into game number 2. This one is going to be on Benzene, but before we do, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it, and of course hit the bell so that way you get notified anytime we upload a new video. We really appreciate that. And if you enjoy the cast, of course, consider leaving me a comment in the comment section below. Would really appreciate that. Always love to see you guys leaving something nice for me to read. Or you could be really mean and leave a really mean thing to say in the comment section. It's up to you. The choice is yours. We're going to go ahead and head on into this game number 2 here on Benzene. Here we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, well, welcome to game number 2. This is going to be on Benzene. In the top right-hand corner, spawning as the purple Zerg, we have none other than Hero. And in the bottom left-hand corner, spawning as the blue Terran, we have Light. Man, guys, game number 1 was insane. Please go check out the video before this one, if you haven't seen it already. Gotta watch them in order after all, man. But man, was that a sick game. We're on Benzene now. This is going to be a pretty unique map. Very strong map for 2-hatch meta, because there is a lot of room over the natural expansion to just be super duper annoying. Lots of really cool stuff here. But if you survive the 2-hatch meta phase, it does become a little bit more difficult for Zerg, as the third bases are not ideal to hold with lurkers or anything like that. So we'll have to see how this game goes here. Let's check it out. So already, looks like we have a bit of a potential sequel, we'll see. Oh no, okay, there is a, my bad, there is an Overlord here. So we aren't going to see the 9 pull. That would be pretty surprising as well. 9 pull 2 game in a row, especially after it didn't go so well on game number 1, would be quite the 300 IQ play. So, yeah, not going to see that one this time. Looks like we're going to be seeing a standard 12-hatch. And then our next decision, I want to see, what are we going for Hero? Is he going to be going for the gassed first version? Or are we saving for 200 minerals and going right for pool? Pretty safe assumption to say that we're going to see a 2-hatch meta. I'd be very surprised if we see a deviation from that. In the meantime, though, looks like we have quite the power move here, as Light is going for a CC first. Now, we have the drone here being annoying, but as you guys, I'm sure know, without very fancy patrol micro, that you hardly ever get an opportunity to see, drones just straight up get dunked on by SCVs, okay? SCVs are super beefy, and you need your drone to have studied, like, the way of the fist to really be able to just out micro these SCVs. Did I say patrol micro, by the way? I just mean moving shot. Like, they can do this weird stuff where you can like kite an SCV to death. It's very difficult to do though, so you almost never see it, even in professional Korean games here. In the meantime though, as a response, we have a 3-hatch before pool. Oh, what a build. Oh my god, do I love 3-hatch before pool. What a crazy opener on Benzene of all maps. Alright, this drone still somehow alive, doing an incredibly low amount of damage to all of these SCVs, but being annoying nonetheless. Now, both these builds are incredible. Personally, I think that CC first is a little stronger than 3-hatch before pull, but of course this is going to be the natural follow-up, as you really need to keep pace with Terran's economy if you're not going to punch them instantly with some kind of Zergling attack. 3-hatch before pool is no slouch. Get so many additional minerals. You can just throw down another hatchery very early on. Oh, this is pretty sneaky. We have a Hydralisk Den right away. God, what is going on? What is this game? We have a proxy factory as well. Everyone's being sneaky. It's just a sneaky game. Alright. So very important that this SCV does not get into the into the main. 100% cannot let him see that Hydralisk den, but with a professional level Korean micro, highly unlikely that the SCV gets in. That'd be very, very surprising, especially with 4 Zerglings on the map. Alright, factory is done now. We have Hydra speed on the way. Only about 50% of the way done. The question is, do the Hydras show themselves right away to defend versus some kind of vulture harassment? Or do we just let like the bottom right hand corner get attacked? We lose like... Oh no, they are going to show. Ooh, are we going to turn around or are we going to go for it? Yeah, we got to go. Yeah, you really have to go before a bunker gets up. But this is not that many Hydralisks yet. Alright. Bunker being produced outside of the natural expansion. Looks like we have just been given the free range here. Oh my gosh! And the Hydras arrived just in time to stop the construction of the bunker. Look at that! It has no HP! Oh my god, and it goes down. Second bunker does get up, though. But only 4 Marines going to be able to dogpile into that guy. As long as we don't let a second bunker get up right next to it, there's still the opportunity to bust here. Look at this. This is so many SCVs. No SCVs mining in the natural mineral line right now. Extremely important, of course, to keep these bunkers alive. Alrighty. Well, this Wraith is kind of annoying. Potential for even a supply block if it continues to find overlords. Of course, we are producing Hydralisks, so it's unlikely that there'll be too many overlords that are undefended for a particularly long amount of time. But generally speaking, once you get this second bunker up, this push is essentially held. So we do have what looks to be a bit of a movement towards a more macro-oriented play. We have a macro hatchery now coming up here at the natural expansion. We have upgrades going to be on the way in a little bit. And I'm not going to lie, guys, this is pretty catastrophic for Action. Action? Did I say Action? Hero. The word Action is written out on my screen. So that's what I thought. Anyways, Hero, yeah, is in a pretty rough spot. When you commit to an early Hydra attack like that, and nothing really gets done, it is pretty unfortunate. As you can see, this Wraith has already really put in a lot of work. Got two Overlords so far. Likely gonna get this third one here. Oh, ooh, never mind. Gets sniped in a rare moment where Light was just not 100% focused on that control. But this is where it gets scary. So this is kind of like you had to put down 2 bunkers, but then you just kind of proceed with your 1-1-1, right? So in a minute, we're gonna have a massive Terran army that has tanks and irradiate with it. +1. Getting close here to about 50% of the way done. We have our factory with add-on already. We're producing science vessels. We have irradiate just about to be finished. Stim just about to be finished. Like, this is nightmare situation for Zerg, right? Terran has essentially done nothing as far as like really deviating from the build order. It's been essentially just these 2 bunkers at the front and that third one that kind of like didn't finish up. And in the meantime, you have committed to what is a pretty difficult and I would say suboptimal unit composition. So now we have this big army coming across the map here. It's gonna have siege. It's gonna be able to irradiate you. Like, very, very scary stuff here. And Hydralisks by themselves just do not do very well into Marines. They just don't do very much damage to them. Big army coming across here now. We have a very large number of lurkers being morphed here. We need a lot of Hydralisks as well, because you need both Hydras and lurkers in order to make this composition work. The lurker's going to have to shove themselves into this fight. So here we go. Alright, couple of Marines getting picked off right at the front here. The medic's not doing an incredibly effective job right now at healing. Bunch of nice irradiates here so far. A little bit of damage to the Hydras, but overall doing a good amount of work on these lurkers. Oh man, this is so rough. Looks like we're just gonna give up on this this bottom right-hand corner base. I'm not 100% sure if that's what we're looking at, but Hero is looking like very reluctant to take this fight. You've got tanks on the high ground. It is not ideal. Looks like we're sending one Hydra to just check out what's going on over there. Double tank on the high ground. We're gonna continue to irradiate these lurkers. It's so difficult to take a fight with this composition versus a totally decked out Terran with every piece of tech that he could possibly want. Alrighty, Hero looking to get a very big sandwich attack here. Looks like Light is positioning very well against this though. Got a contingent of Bio in front and back of the tanks to make sure that they do not get surrounded. Very quick siege as soon as he sees what's going on here. But the lurkers get really all over this army. Oh my god, the lurker spines are incredible. Where did that army go? In the blink of an eye, we have no Terran on the map. Oh my god, what an incredible fight here taken by Hero. Light has just taken a massive blow here. And with that very important first push, an army taken care of, there is the opportunity to transition to a bit more of a traditional unit composition from the Zerg, and with 3 gas and 4 base and a bunch of macro hatcheries, we're already set up for a very powerful kind of like Ling Defiler style. Let's take a look at upgrades real quick here, guys. We already have +1 Carapace with +2 Carapace on the way as well. So very importantly, Hero has invested in the long term with his Hydralisks. He didn't go for the +1 range attack. He knew that he was going to eventually be phasing the Hydralisks out of his army, but he also knew he needed them for the mid-game here. So, went for the Carapace instead. That translates very well to a more traditional ZVT composition. Now going to be trying to secure his 4th gas and go for what you consider the traditional, 4-base Zerg Hive army. This is so nice. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that lurker got out. Okay, he didn't get out, but he almost got out. And that is what counts. 4th base gonna get canceled. That's pretty unfortunate. No real army units right now in place to defend this. Doesn't look like we have a Nidus here. But we do have a rotation just up to the 12 o'clock 4th instead. There we go. Swarm's coming down, pushing this army back for now, and the Cracklings are on the move. We have once again yet another crazy sandwich. 2 defense matrix trying to make this bio army as effective as possible, but that is not that effective overall. Oh my god, and we're losing science vessels. Wow. This is incredible, man. Hero really showing how to play this style. Incredible sandwich engagements, insane army positioning. What amazing control. Light still on the map, still sharking around, trying to pressure as much as possible. Trying to keep this fourth base from getting up, and he's doing a good job. It's so annoying. I really honestly wish that we could just get a couple of lurkers in position to get a fourth base up, because it's just so gosh darn important. Gotta keep in mind, Hero has been... Oh, this is a pretty big army to just get caught out like this. No units coming down to save this as well. Once again, a fourth base gonna be stopped. Oh, Hero's trying to chance it. A lot of units coming in here. Oh, this is so cute. Mursa lurker egg right in front of this hatchery so the hatch doesn't take any damage. Wow, I cannot believe we've got enough here now to stop this. Alrighty, well, it looks like we do have Plague, and we have now the Defiler energy upgrade coming on here. Hydralis is very strong once you have Plague out. As you can see, they just mop up bio units once the Plague is there. Because the Plague plus the combined DPS from the Hydralis really very easily allows Hydralis to overcome the healing from the medics. Man, this is so cool. Doesn't look like we have even any plans to go for Ultralists. We're just going for big, beefy Zerg. We're going to use Defiler, Hydra, Crackling to just run this table. Alrighty. Very chancy move here right now. I'm not sure how I feel about this. We have a nice little spread of overlords here to try and spot for any kind of drops. And look at that. Excellent drop defense in the main. Natural a little bit more vulnerable, but we do have a couple of Defilers here. And look at that. The drop gets obliterated. Not even going to allow the dropships to leave, as they're going to get sniped out by the Scourge. 2 Marines, though. Doing work, man. They get paid hourly, and they're going to do their job, man. Nice stim and attack here, catching a nice group of Ling and Hydra in the middle of the map. Hydra's, though, trying to target down those very valuable science vessels. Gets the weak one in the back. 2 vessels go down for that group of Hydras, and a couple even get out to survive to morph into lurkers. So things very nice. Another nice Plague on this bio. Oh my god, and he's done it! What an excellent series of games here, man. Oh my gosh. Hero just playing such a cool style that you almost never get to see. Hydra, Ling, Lurker, Defiler into the late game, and he defeats one of the absolute best players in the entire world, Light, with such a rare thing. Like, I mean, these guys... These Korean pros, they can do anything, man. It's so cool to see. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was super exciting for me to cast. I almost never get to see that style played. But yeah, guys, please go ahead and hit that sub button. Hope you enjoyed the cast, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.